I am going to be doing a deep dive on the Dream Visions Tarot. So excited to receive this in the mail. I have the Starseed version, which is a bit of a smaller version. I really like this deck. I really like the artist, and I like her other deck, Dream of Nile. So I got the other deck. I got the full-size version of Dream of Nile, which I will be deep diving in my next video. And then I also got the Starseed version of this deck because I was getting both decks. I went ahead and got the Starseed version because it was a little cheaper. And is also, I was like looking at reviews of this deck, and the Starseed version is a nice size. So I'm going to show you. So this is the box. Nice box. And these are the cards. So this deck, so first of all, oh my gosh. This is an extra card. This is an extra world card. So I turned on the ring light for this video because these are matte cards. So I'm hoping that the ring light won't shine on them too badly. Hopefully. Yeah, they're matte. It doesn't look like, I can't really see my my camera. I'm trying to look at it right now. But anyway, so they give you an extra world card. But look at the sides, you guys. Holographic etching. Awesome. I love these two decks. You know, I cannot lie. I cannot lie. I love these two decks. I don't know why. There's like a gap between this card. I don't know why. That's what I'm kind of like investigating. Why is it not perfect? Okay, anyway. So I'm going to compare it to the size to my other minis. So you can kind of see. So my Zodiac Tarot was the largest mini that I have. So I'm going to compare this deck to that deck. So here are the two Fool cards. Yeah, so it's quite a bit bigger. It's still, you know, it still has that little card feel, but it doesn't feel so little card that you're like, that you have the feel of a mini. Let me also, I'm going to compare it to the universal weight. Excuse me. I'm going to compare it to the universal weight, since I know a lot of people have this deck. So I give you a feel. Okay. So it's a little bit wider. I'd say like a millimeter wider. And then like a half or quarters of an inch taller. It's about 3/4 of an inch taller. So it's a pretty decent size. It was like $44, I think, for this size. So if you are interested in purchasing this deck, it's on Etsy. And so if you want to purchase this deck, but you don't want to pay full price, because I think the full price deck is like it's 60 some dollars, 66 or 68. So, yeah, if you don't want to spring for that much money, then get the Starseed version. I think with this, if I'm not mistaken, I think with Emma Zhang's Etsy site, and by the way, that's the name of the author, Emma Zhang. It's Z-H, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but it's it's right here, Z-H-A-N-G. If you guys can read that, I don't know. And it's Dream Visions Tarot. So I really love this tarot. I haven't used it yet because I'm doing my deep dive first before I'm kind of christening it with the deep dive. And then I'll start to use it. But man, oh man, am I excited for this one. It just is, it seems very inspired to me. I know that I had read somewhere that she was inspired by visions that she had when she was meditating and stuff like that, which is really cool to me. These are scenes that she saw when she was meditating, or she was inspired by that meditation. So it's kind of cool. So this is the Fool. So it's kind of a zoomed out version of the Fool. You know, you'd see him at the top of the cliff. He's kind of like it looks like he's in a different world, you know, which sometimes we are. Sometimes we're in our own little world, you know. So here's the Magician. He's got the infinity symbol up here. And then the as above, so below. And the Swords, Cups, Wands, Pentacles. Very cool card. Then we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, she's got the veil with the dark, like the two pillars, the dark and the light pillar. I think that's kind of cool. And she's got her little scroll in her hand. And the Empress. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. And he was holding an ankh, which obviously I'm into ankhs. Love it. The deck is just it's so colorful, and it's vibrant. It's just, and then I just feel like, you know, if you kind of relate to the Starseed thing, it's kind of cool too. Which, you know, I've never seen alien beings or anything like that. I've never felt like I was from a different planet or something. My dog has entered the room. But, you know, I have definitely felt like this place is weird. I'm not sure if I belong here. You know, those types of feelings. So, yeah. I kind of like the different, you know, the slanted eyes. Well, Imaging just has a different creative approach, right? Which I really like. It's very unique. Here we have the Lovers, which is cool. You have the two lovers, and they join in the middle and make a heart. It's kind of cool. And you have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, you see the two horses. So this card doesn't have sphinxes, you have horses. And there's some astrology. I don't know my astrology yet. But there's definitely some constellations and stuff. So if you're into astrology, you may recognize some of that. And we have the Strength card. And the Strength card has the infinity symbol. The Strength card has the infinity symbol as well at the top. And then above on the lion's forehead there, right above the lion's third eye, you see another constellation. Very cool. I love the colors. Then we have the Hermit. The Hermit is one of my favorite cards because I think reaching into that Hermit space is so important for really finding out who you are and what life is all about, and really contemplating your journey. It's very important to take that time to do that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very cool. We have Justice with the 2 scales. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I love how you can see like the shadow of a figure. And it's blindfolded. Very cool. Oh, upside down. Oh, it's supposed to be, it's the Hangman. I said, oh, it's upside down. Okay, so then we have the Hangman. Very cool. Death. So the death is like the snake coming through the skull. And then you have a flower. So it's like the death and the rebirth. Very awesome. And we have the Temperance. Very nice. And the Devil. Very cool. Looks like there's smoke coming out of his head. Awesome. With the chain, but it doesn't even look like the chain is connected. Very cool. Then you have the Tower. I like towers that have this like lightning strike. I mean, you can't, it doesn't really look like a traditional lightning strike. Although, I mean, you can see like faintly how it's like got that, you probably can't see it on camera, but in person you can see how it's like an actual lightning strike. But I like when tower cards have the actual lightning strike because, I don't know, just for me, my tower moment in my personal life was definitely like a lightning strike moment. So I relate to that on a personal level. We have the Star, which is healing. I love how he's, you know, I love the water in this card. This water kind of, it stands out to me more than it does in the traditional Star card, even though she's like over like a puddle of water. The way he's pouring it from his hands is just, I was sick in 2014 and I almost died, and I didn't have a near-death experience, but I just had like a vision of like the healing waters, of being in the healing waters and stuff, and this kind of took me back to that just now. So then you have the Moon, and I will say about the Moon, I don't love, it is a dark card, and I don't have a problem with it being dark. There's a very faint moon right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a very faint moon right there, and you can see the reflection of the moon on the water. I don't totally like how where it says like number 18, the moon, it's like faint. I mean, I'm sure that was purposeful, but like all the other cards are embossed. So it would have been nice if this one was embossed too. So here you go, first critique. And here's the Sun card. Very nice. Judgment card. And this is cool. It's like this slide from the heavens. It's like interesting. It's almost like this is a reverse slide, right? Because they're wanting to go up. They're wanting to awaken and like rise their consciousness, raise their consciousness and go up the slide. It's interesting. And then you have the World, and there's 2 different World cards. So there's this one. I kind of chose to use that one. I like them both. Let's see what the other one looks like. This is the other one. I do like them both. I think I like this one better though. because it just gives me that feeling of like there's a little guy right here who's, it's almost like he's kind of knocking on that door. So it gives me the feeling of completion and just, you know, being right on the doorstep and all that. My dog is over here licking something off the floor. Come here, Candy. Come here. What are you eating? Come here. What are you eating? Hmm? What are you eating off the floor? Okay, why don't you go downstairs? Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Down. Go. Down. Go. She's like, I don't want to. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Let me set these aside. Love this deck. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. I will say that these are a little pippish. I don't mind pip decks. Some people mind pip decks. This has a little bit to draw from. Page of Wands. But not as much as like the typical Rider Waite, I mean. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, set this aside. So also, I think I get the feeling that Imogen is kind of like a Thoth person. Like this deck isn't necessarily like based on Thoth, but I know that her Dream of Nile is based on Thoth. So that may be why she's kind of a little pippish in her minor arcana. We have the Ace of Cups. I kind of like the Thoth deck too, which is why I don't mind decks that are a little bit more pippish. Two of Cups. But I am learning from the Rider Waite right now. Three of Cups. I like this with the three faces. Sharing one cup. That's kind of cool. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Oh, I like that. She's still got the rainbow up there. It's cool. And I like how these cups are positioned because it's almost like it really does give that like feeling of abundance. Like these cups almost go on forever. It's like you have everything that you want, and then the rainbow, you know, you have everything you want in the physical realm, and then you have everything you want in the spiritual realm too. Ten of Cups is like one of my favorite cards. I'll have some coffee. Okay, we have Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, we'll put this over here. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. I love this card because it's like, instead of like showing the person on the actual river, they're showing, it's like the universe is like extending the hand. It's like that helping hand that we always have that we don't necessarily see. And when we feel like we're on troubled water, we're not really, because we always have that helping hand there, and that helping hand is what leads us to the calmer waters. I like that. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. These look like lemons to me. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. My dogs have joined me, so if you hear them, hey Rosie. Okay, get back. Get back. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay. So that is the whole deck. I really love the illustrations in this deck. I think they're very unique. And I'm glad I finally have this. I wanted this. I think I've wanted it for about 2 months now. So I'm glad I finally have my deck. And this came in the mail, by the way. Both of these decks from Imogen came in the mail during the eclipse. So I feel like they're imbued with the energy of the eclipse. So my next video is going to be Dream of Nile. Dream of Nile. Spoiler alert. I'll pull it over here. This deck is so beautiful. Beautiful deck. So thank you so much for watching my video. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you. Bye.